You have released a new product.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Omnirach Plays Big Pharma. End of the episode, last episode I got this, which is pretty damn awesome because that's the catalyst that I need to upgrade the antidepressant. So let's see if we can finagle an antidepressant line in here, which is going to get me a lot of money, hopefully. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to drop it by 3, but we can't use that, so we need to use 3 of those. Just go like that. It's going to be an interesting production line. I'm just going to sell these because they are in my way. Drop it by 3, and then I need to throw it through another dissolver. Might actually go like that. Yeah. It's annoying having to wait for it to go through all of the stuff. So those are still getting me decent amounts of money. Appetite suppressant is pretty good. Female contraceptive is pretty good. Female contraceptive is at an A rating as well, which is awesome. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to get it up by 2 and then throw it through an ionizer. Or up by 3 and throw it through an ionizer. So if we increase it by 3, then ionize it. Let's see what it does, what it's sitting at after that. Got a whole bunch of research points sitting there, that is good. Okay, can't upgrade the treat's bipolar, can't remove that, so we need to move it up to 17. 10 to 17 is an increase of 7. Damn. And one more. Then throw these 2 there. Probably not going to be able to use all of the sockets in this actually. Looking at this, if I throw these 2 here, then packer here, might be able to, if I can make another line here, I can pack it. Not that I really need to because I've got 2 sockets there, but kind of like just using the drug packer because I can. Now there was one in here that I hadn't touched at all. That one kind of useless. I wonder if I can upgrade that. Is that the not the one I was using earlier, was it? Not, is it? I don't think I am using that at all. No, I'm not. Excellent. Okay, so let's see if I can upgrade this and then do the thing. So it needs to go up by 4. Then it needs to go through another agglomerator. That's the type of money I want to see. And then it just needs to drop by a couple. And just because I want to use a packer as well, let's throw it through a packer.
You have released a new product.
Sweet. A nice product too. That uses up that entire building. Probably not the most efficiently, but I could have just thrown those out, either of those, but I kind of just want to use the packer. Oh, it's wasting a wee bit of money, but yeah, don't really care too much about that. Let's spend our research points though, so we've got... So this is our best production line here. We've got a couple of autoclaves, so I might throw some points in autoclaves. What else do we have?
You have released a new product.
In this production line? We have a bunch of ionizers. And a bunch of dissolvers. Got a bunch of everything really. So a bunch of dissolvers, ionizers. Don't think we've got any evaporators. I think that's the only thing we're really missing out in that production line. Out of the base things. Throw another one in there. Still got 4 points. Let's throw that in ionizer as well. That should increase the profitability of this massively. I'm actually going to colour that line because I can't actually see properly where it's going. Comes through here, through there, through there, through there, out there, and out there. Better, now I can actually tell where it is. Which is this one? Oops. What I wanted. 608. That was more than this one, wasn't it? Where are you? That was more than that one. I need to increase this line. Let's buy up this building. What's the saturation on that like? Where's company tab? Look at that rising. That's what I want to see. Okay, close off that, close off that. It's still a D. Ah. Oh well. Yeah, that one is definitely my best one. Definitely need to make more of that, so... Cures bipolar and appetite suppressant. Appetite suppressant... Oh, there we go. I have expert now. Sweet. So bipolar, I'm sitting at 64%. If I make another line of that, I'm going to tank that. So I might not make another line of that. Same with that one, actually. What I'll do... Let's...
New ingredient discovered.
Go like that. Only got one ingredient left to discover, so let's might as well just throw that in there.
Insufficient upgrade points.
That wasn't a pleasant cough. Yeah, definitely not pleasant at all. Throw another one in that. Another one in that. And another one in that, I'm thinking. wanting to get the max of the appetite suppressant. So I think I may do some shaking and mixing over here. If I look at that, so so the wart catalyst, so the wart needs the 3 dot. Where's a 3 dot that I won't have to shake? I don't have any 3 dots that I won't have to shake. So, let's import that one. There. And import that one. So we're gonna have to shake one of these, so...
Analysis complete.
Okay. Let's put that back there. So where is that actually sitting at once it goes through? It's 2 off. Don't have the space to be able to increase it by 2 in there. Curses. Oh well, I'll just leave it at that. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. These I need to actually shake twice, I think. Yeah. So if I look at the shaker... Okay, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here. I'm going to fiddle with a couple of lines because I'm still quite far away from getting the max. So I'll be back in just a second once I've played around a bit and tried to make a production line, another couple of really good production lines, and once I'm a wee bit closer to getting master rank. So I shall be back in just a second. And here I am back again. So I've made a couple of new cures. Haven't really done much else. I did make this production line here, which does make, where is it? Where does it go out? There. It makes erectile dysfunction, which gets me 500. And then I've made this interesting production line here. It brings in this antihistamine and soothes cold. It combines the two, and it goes through all of the upgrading processes until it gets to here. Now when this upgrades, you'll see that it's got anti-malarial and reduces anxiety, but they're completely different concentrations, so I can't make a pill that has both of them, which does kind of suck. So what I've done is I've made 2 production lines come off of this, which I haven't actually seen anyone do before. So this one here, it goes through the agglomerator to get rid of the breathing difficulty side effect, goes through that, and then it comes out as an anti-malarial, and I've put that at 100% strength. And this side goes through the autoclave, a couple of ionizers and a dissolver to make me the reduces anxiety, which just happened to be at the exact concentration for 100%, which was perfect. I should probably actually finagle this so that it's both being reduces anxiety, because that'll make it a actually perfect production line for that. But 584, but I thought I'd just leave it as it was. I'm not too far off of hitting the 1 million mark for that either, so what I'll do is I think I might just use the last of these. Try to throw them in. Pill printer might be a good idea to throw those in. I'm going to fire a couple more of those, because the less money I'm spending, the more money I am getting. So that's bumped up to 900,000. Probably should have unpaused it a wee bit before this point, but oh well. all of my cures are doing pretty good. The angina one is probably the worst out of all of them, but it's still getting me 126 per
New
day.
world event.
Okay, asthma's returned to normal. Operating profit dropped for a second there. Huh. Let's just see if it rises up to the required 1 million. Let's have a look at what they're doing. It was exactly 500,000 when I looked. So I'm doing a lot better than they are. I have a lot more products than they do as well. So that's still increasing, that is definitely a good sign. And then it drops again massively. Why does it do that? Oh. Maybe... Oh, it was probably something that I'd done in the last 12 months at that point, which just tanked my operating profit. Probably when I threw those through a analyzer, one of those. Or both of those actually. Let's see if it raises up again. Still rising, that is definitely a good sign. And then it drops again. Must have been when I done something else weird. But my workforce is dropping, thankfully. I've still got 4 years to do it, so even if this doesn't on this round, I could still probably make a couple of production lines, even just small ones, and that'll bump the profit up to the required level. Hopefully this one does hit 1 million though. Come on, not much more. 74, 76, 80, getting closer. Ah, and then it drops again. I might just, while I'm here, I might just buy this. Let's just make money. A couple of wee production lines, I think. Shit, I'm just gonna sit here. Watch this again. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit. 76, 80, 82, 86, 88, 92, 94, come on, 97, bam, there we go. 1 million, I still had, what is it, 15th of April 2020, and I had until 1st January 2024, so that's like 3.5 years I had left. So let's save this, as I always do. It's actually my first time saving this game.
Saved.
Let's hit the leave button. And 3 pretty lines pop up. This is a slightly shorter episode, but not much shorter than my normal. So next time we'll go to this one, which that one I think is going to be fairly easy. I mean, I had a whole bunch of different level 2 kills on this. I might just do a quick episode for that one. And then I'll be moving on to the intermediate scenarios, which are slightly more difficult, but shouldn't be a problem. But yes, this is pretty much all I'm doing on this episode, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you've been enjoying watching this as much as I have had of playing this, and I hope you tune into the next episode. This is where I disappear, so bye bye now.